go?
I felt yucky for the night, and then the
Yeah.
next day I felt okay, but
Yeah, I heard anytime those shots.
feel myself.
Yeah, just kind of throw you off. I had done
Yeah.
that when I got my second shot, and I went to the gym the next day, and I'm like, why can't I last? Usually this class is great, and I'm just so tired. I was like, oh, but it was the booster shot.
But I couldn't
Or not
move
the booster,
an
the
hour
second
for
one.
about 3 days. That's the problem.
Yeah, that does get sore. Okay, so I didn't text anyone, but those at home doing virtual, you'll need your weights and then a band, either the fabric band or the silicone band, either one, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna take Janine. Should be coming. She didn't say
I
she
thought I
wasn't.
saw a car. I mean, I thought I saw.
Oh, there she is. She's walking in right now. So I'll just tell you this: we're gonna hold each exercise for 1 minute, 2 times. So, like if it's a right side, we'll do a right-sided for a minute, and left-sided for a minute, and then if it's, the same, obviously it's just, sorry, I got a tic-tac in my mouth. I didn't want to breathe on Mary in here. Hey, Janine.
Somebody's getting the driveway down. I'm behind the cement truck.
Oh, great. Driveway people.
Oh,
So, yeah, at home virtually, you need your band,
So stressful.
and then your weights. And we got 7 stations, 1 minute, twice. Here comes Kathy in. I'm going to kind of say it again. Kathy, you need weights and a stretchy band, a loop band. So either the silicone or a fabric one. And you guys can grab that and warm up while I take everyone around to our stations again today. Tuesday will be the follow through, you will need stations. So,
And they're just like,
okay,
just move up.
our spots today, let me start here on this one, is a one-legged deadlift. So this is a deadlift. One-legged is, you can just have one leg down and the other leg is just up, or it can actually be off the ground if you want to. That's just up to you how much of a balance you want for that one. But 1 minute this side, 1 minute on the other side. Deadlift. Chest press for those 2 minutes. Now a lot of times when we do our,
It's a minute, 2 minutes.
so we're up. It's
1
a
minute
minute
and then
twice.
1 minute.
1 minute, 1 minute, so both of them are correct. Now a lot of times we're here doing chest presses, which looks like push-ups. We're actually changing it, so your palms are going to be in. It's going to be a little awkward. It's going to be weird, but that's because we're working kind of a different muscle here. So you're going to come to your ribs straight out.
and that's working what, your chest?
Yes, the chest is a little bit lower on your chest.
The
And,
chest
and
is lower.
because we switched hands, it's a little bit shoulder blades.
From
Your
Tuesday.
chest is so
From Tuesday.
This one is a one-arm row leaning on the Bosu. So one leg's up on top and you're just leaning. This is just working the balance work on that ankle for this foot. And it's one-arm row.
Those are my
And
favorites.
just pull and squeeze. And you can go pretty heavy. That's why there's 15 there. 1 minute on one side and
That
then
must have been a
switch.
hint.
1 minute on the other side.
Hey, I'm gonna be working on my balance.
And then this is the lunge. We got one heavy weight for triceps overhead. So you have your lunge positions, triceps overhead. Now you're going to stay on this side. You're not going to alternate the legs, but you're going to lunge, back lift.
Ooh,
Lunge,
balance again.
back lift.
That's hard.
Balance again. Yeah.
Part of the balance. was
Exactly.
first, I think.
Side plank. All right, so those at home, you need to make sure you have a little room for side plank. You're on your elbow, bottom leg is bent. Come up to your side plank, oblique crunches. So kind of reach over and crunch, squeeze. One side for a minute, which is a long time on that, and then switch. So if you need to take a breather when you need to. All right, over here, I'll take you a second. Those at home who have the bands, you have 2 ways to do it. Like I actually have my band anchored here to a thing that's not moving. And so if you have something to anchor it to, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll show you what else you can do. But you're gonna put your inside leg in there and have one arm here. So you have inner leg pull in with a side raise. So your arm's doing a side raise while the inner leg pulls in. And this one doesn't move very much. At home, yours might move a little bit more, and I'll show you when we get there at home how you're gonna do that. So one side for a minute, other side for a minute, and then the last one here, you put that band on, maybe like below your knee. You got your weights for a bicep curl, side leg lift. It's another balance one.
Oh my gosh.
You're
I think
working
I'm
your
working
balance
somewhere.
today. heavy on the balancing.
This one looks like the hardest.
Go ahead and pick yourself a spot.
That does look like to me like the hardest too.
Those at home, you are starting with a deadlift. So grab 2 heavy weights.
Is this in the back lifting? Yeah. Oh, gosh.
2 heavy weights for a one-legged deadlift. And so what I mean by that is you got your 2 weights nice and heavy,
Come on.
facing your palms, or palms facing your thighs.
Let's go.
Lean forward for a deadlift. And then put one leg behind you that's not being used. Deadlift. Straight down, straight up. All right? Heavy. And I mean, if it bothers your back and you need to bring the other leg in, go ahead. But I'm hoping just maybe a little bit of balance on that one leg for your deadlifts. You're doing 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. And you're actually in the same spot as Marion today. All right. We know what we're doing?
You're the model today.
Set and go. Why isn't my music playing through the thing? I'll fix that. Deadlifts.
Just make sure you start the
Lower.
time.
And time is on. Time is a go. Play on this phone, connect to the Bluetooth. I don't know. Tell you, I'm always dealing with that. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Good. Back is nice and flat. Looks good, Kathy. And you choose how low you want to go. The lower you go, the more into your back it's going to be, which is good and bad. Good because it works it more. Bad if it bothers your back. Good, and you can see you can balance that leg that's not being worked. It can balance as well, going straight behind you if you want to, or it can stay on the floor. Whichever one helps you go lower and then squeeze your abs and booty as you come up. Whichever one feels like it's doing better, that's the one I want. Good. 3, 2, 1. Easy peasy pudding pie. We get to do it again on the other side. All right, we all are long sleeves today, but Janine's is coming off. We're working hard. All right, you got 8 more seconds to switch to the other side, but it shouldn't take very much. All you do is switch your leg. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Deadlift. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Don't round it. I'm seeing you're starting to round a little bit for me, Dee Dee. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Yes, good. Yes, thank you. Nice little, that way you'll feel it more where I want you to feel it. It won't hurt that back at all. How's your booty on this one? It's okay. Okay, make sure that knee's a little soft for me. Yeah, good, even better. You can keep it on the floor if you want to. Looks like you're able to go a little bit lower if you have that foot on the floor. So maybe you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to balance.
Well, the balance is good. If you're in your mind, you're like, I don't know, this would be more balancing one, and that's fine. You can get that leg up there. You have 15 seconds left. Now, if you really want this to be a booty and a hamstring, I would suggest keeping just the toe on the floor so you can go low. If you're wanting this more balance, maybe that's when you let that leg come off the ground, and then this becomes a back and a booty plus the balance. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, you're gonna come to the floor for some chest presses. Marion, I was at the corner.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that one.
I knew. you're prone to skipping those. Anything that's in a corner, she's prone to skipping. All right, you want your heavy weights for chest press, but it's going to be slightly different today. So you're going to come on down, and right, so we're usually here for chest press. We're actually, though, turning our palms in as if we're doing a fly, but we're not doing a fly. We're doing a chest press with your palms facing in. And I have light just to show you, but I want you to grab heavy. Heavy. Yeah, like, 15s? You got 15s? Grab them. You got 12s? Grab them. You're going to let those elbows touch the floor all the way up. All right. You know what you're doing, and you know what you're doing. 1 minute. Set and go. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. It's a little quiet. Yes. Good. Let those elbows come all the way to the floor. Let them touch the floor and back up. Yes. Now, if you feel like you can handle heavier, because you probably can, some of you, go a little faster. You're fresh, give me some speed. Speed. Keep on going. You're over half, oh, you have just a little bit of half left. Almost a little more.
Is this right?
What's right? Yes. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, but you got this right. Correct your ribs. So I feel like front of your armpits and your back. Do you feel your back at all?
I feel like behind my arms.
Behind the arms?
My tricep.
Triceps, yes, they are helping. Triceps and triceps are helping. This one's a lot. Can you just hold? You could just hold. You could just hold those. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's fine too.
It's what I should have
That's not what?
done. No, it's what I should have done.
If that's your option, that's fine.
I'm getting more things.
That one is hard. All right, same thing, except you switch to the other side. Here we go. 5, 4, in position. 3, 2, and go. Straight up, straight down. Let those elbows touch the floor. Give me some speed if you have it in you today. Good. Nice long. You feel your shoulders are good.
The shoulders are good. It's really good triceps.
Really, those triceps, I'll bet because they're sore from the other day is getting good with it. Woo! Yes, so those at home, you should be feeling a couple things here, like Marion is. This is incorporating the tricep just a little bit more than you would with a regular chest press. Triceps are helping, biceps are a little, you probably won't feel that though. And then your armpit, and like right where your chest and armpit meet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. One weight. All right. One weight for a row. Now, Kathy, you have a Bosu. Most people don't. If you want to grab your Bosu, go ahead and grab it. Because you're going to use it for a little bit of balance. Those at home that don't, you don't need anything. Or, I mean, if you have a couch pillow, you can grab a couch pillow. In fact, I'll show you with that. You grab the Bosu or a couch pillow. You're going to put one leg on top of it. And get into just kind of a bent over position, like you're just lunging, you're just resting yourself here. You got one heavy weight, we're rowing. It's a one-arm row. The foot that's on the pillow or the Bosu, the ankle's kind of working for some balance is what we're doing there. Nice and heavy, so you pull and squeeze, bringing your elbow up to the ceiling, hands towards your armpit, all right? Okay, you know what you're doing, you're in position. Here we go, 1 minute, one-arm row, set, and go. One arm, pull, good. Good, you don't have to be far away, you're gonna feel that no matter what. In fact, I want you to step in just a little bit closer. There we go, you can hold on here.
Oh, that's very better.
You're in your shoes. Yeah, good.
They don't have to be in sync either, Nikki.
Correct. They can, but they don't have to be. Good, right here, you see she's got her foot on that Bosu, she's working. Good, so the opposite, yes, good. Those that I can't see at home, have the opposite knee up on that pillow, and we're rowing. Shoulders are pointed towards the floor. All right, you're gonna be tempted to open it up to the side. Don't do it. Shoulders down. Good, now when it comes up, there'll be a slight turn. But I don't want you to stay turned while you're doing it. Looking down, row. Pull. Squeeze, put a little bit of power in there. 3, 2, 1. You felt that a lot, didn't you? You were looking.
I felt more here.
In the arm?
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Switch sides. Good. Oh, yeah. Marion's got 15s at home. What are you guys doing at home? Huh? All right. You can rest on your hand or your elbow, whatever feels most comfortable. All right, set and go. Other leg, other side. Pull and squeeze. Nice and high and tight. And you switch. Yes, good. Pull. Yeah, now if you have super heavy, you should already kind of feel it. If you don't, that's when you give me a little bit of speed and a squeeze your shoulder blades, elbows going nice and high. Oh, those look good. You can always put 2 weights together. If you have just like 2 8s, but you don't have any heavier, you can put an 8 and a 2 together, an 8 and a 5 together. You can double. Really? No, you switch legs. You're not doubling. This side's just a little stronger. She's feeling this. 10, 9. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Pull and squeeze. You feel maybe a little triceps as well, or so, Marion? Everything. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. All right. I believe it is tricep time. One heavy weight. So those that are giving me lunges, Dee Dee, you're not gonna lunge, but you are gonna give me a back leg lift for this one. So you're gonna find a lunge, triceps overhead. Lunge, back leg lift. Lunge, back leg lift. Dee Dee, you're just giving me a back leg lift. Don't worry about the lunge. Otherwise, right leg is forward, left leg is back, heel up, tuck, and you can hold the weight either horizontally or vertically. Triceps. Get low, lift high and squeeze. Get low, lift high and squeeze.
So I'm doing a lunge.
Yes, keep that back heel up. Lunge,
Pick up the back if you want to.
lunge. Unless that's bothering your booty, that is for you. Might just be the lunge. Don't lift. If you feel like you've got piriformis issues, Kathy, then you don't like that leg lift. All right, so those that bother the knees, you're just giving me the back leg lift. Those that it bothers your booty and your hip, you're just giving me the lunge. Those that don't have either issue, lunge, back leg lift. Lunge, back leg lift. All right, 60 seconds on the clock.
Oh
Set,
my gosh, I've been going.
go. I didn't say go. I was showing people what to do. Good job, though, for getting a little extra.
I'm not really getting much on my bottom.
Lower the band. Good. Nice triceps.
But I'm getting chill on the top. Am I gonna do it again?
I think you should. You should go ahead and do that. Now make sure too when you're lifting that leg, don't shift the weight.
I know.
Just a little tap is all I'm looking for. Lift it. Just need to tap that toe. That helps. Good.
We did that lunge all the way down.
All the way down. Yeah, anytime you do a curl, you're gonna try. Always go all the way down. Good. Triceps, big range, full range extension. Ceiling, bend. Keep those elbows close in against that face there for me. Yeah, good. 5,
This is one that
4, 3, 2, 1.
oh my gosh.
But I look at it. It's just my shoulders starting to feel.
Understood. Switch your leg. Same thing. You can lunge and back leg lift, or just back leg lift, or just lunge. Arms or triceps still. 3, 2, set, and go.
I hate to do this, but
That's okay. I would prefer big range of motion over the heavier and short today.
your biceps hurt. And that's what they have before.
It might be sore from Tuesday because you haven't been working out that whole break. And so that's my guess. Yep, that's like a week. Good. Yes, good. Now, as you're starting to get tired, I'm seeing some elbows that are coming out. Keep those elbows pulled in close and a big range all the way up, all the way down. And as I see, there's a couple of people that take a break here and there. That's okay. 15 seconds, because I want you to keep going. Woo! 10 seconds. If you're feeling off balance, that's a nice job. 3, 2, 1. You get to come to the floor. One weight, a fairly light weight, like a 3, 5, 8 max. I wouldn't go any higher than 8. 8s might even be a little bit much. You're gonna come to a side plank on your elbow. An elbow, knee, side plank. So come to your elbow. Legs are straight. Bend the bottom leg. Then you lift your hip and adjust so you feel secure.
I've never felt
And you're gonna give me a side crunch. If that becomes too much, you just hold. All right, we're gonna be crunching. Give me like an overextension, crunch at the top. Overextension, crunch at the top. If it becomes too much, you just hold it for a while, okay? Because you got 1 minute, which is a long time for that exercise. Okay, here we go. Timer starts now. Good. Think overextension, crunch. Yes, good. If your hip can come off the floor, I would love it. If it ever needs to go back on the floor for a second, guess what? That's okay. That's all right. Listen to your body. And I love that. If it's bothering the shoulder, guess what? You can still do this without a weight in your hand at all. Yes, perfect, Mary. Crunch, external. No hug.
I can go heavier than that.
But your balance is going
Right, so I'm thinking this is better.
That is good. Give me a good range. Nice. Oh, all the way back, all the way up, all the way up. Good. On the low, all the way back up to C. Good. Yes, good. If you just need to hold it, or you can take a breather, you can take a breather. 3, 2, 1. Actually, it's time for you to go. Because that side was done. Woo!
Go, Mary, go.
That's not easy, right? That one's a hard one. All right, other side. Get your elbows set first. And one thing that I'm looking for is making sure that that elbow is right underneath your shoulder, right? The elbow's not out here and the elbow's not under here, right underneath that shoulder. Hips up, you got your weight. Set, and go. Crunch, right, it's the other side. Crunch, return. Now give me an overextension and then crunch. Overextension, crunch. You can have no weights. You can have light weight. Good. You can put the hips down if you need a breather and then lift them if and when you're ready. You can also just hold the side plank. I want you to feel like you can do this. Whether that means making adjustments. I thought I had this saying be quiet and silent, but for some reason things are getting through. That's so weird. Maybe they think they're important. 13, 12, 11. Crunch and squeeze on the inside in those abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, stretch that out. Now it's time for that band. So go ahead and get your loop band and either anchor it to something on the ground that's not moving. My guess is at home, probably don't have a lot of things to anchor it onto. So you're just gonna grab your band. We're gonna put it on right at your ankles. Mimicking what Marion is doing here. And you do need one lightweight, like a 3. Because this is your shoulder, you just kind of worked your shoulders there. All right, so if you can hold on to something for balance, you go ahead. You got your arm. Which one are you? Are you?
I'm way over there.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead. Hold on over. All right, holding on to something if you need to. If not, you don't have to. The arm is giving me a side raise. The opposite leg, right? So if you're using your right arm, the left leg crosses over, and it's going to lift with it. Lift. And you don't worry about the crunch. It's different. Yeah. At home, you cross it over, so you feel that on the inner thigh. All right? And if you want to hold on to there, you can hold on to it as well. Step a little closer. I don't know you feel when you want to lower. Yeah, bring your feet closer together. No, other leg, other leg. There we go. Now hold on. And, all right, let me get that timer going. Ready? 60 seconds, 1 minute, set, and go. Yeah. Because it doesn't go very far. Bring it in. And those at home, you're going to have to cross that leg to get that lift. The leg that's moving at home, really flex that foot. And if going to the side, you don't feel it, guess what? Go up at an angle a little bit. Like maybe like a quarter. I want you to feel that groin. And the inner thigh. Heck yeah, right? Inner thigh. Good, Janine. Good, your tippy toes, body straight, and come to those ribs. If you want to make it harder, you step back. If you want to make it easier, you step out. You have 15 seconds left. Good, now that standing leg is nice and soft. All right, don't lock that knee, keep it soft. 5, 4, and that arm does not have to go all the way up. You know, if it's feeling a little bit tired, because it's tired, and rest. It could go halfway, as long as you're feeling it. All right, switching sides. So the weight's now in the other hand, holding on to something. Cross your opposite leg over, side raise, leg lift. Remember, you go out wide or out at an angle. The band and low for those at home. Nope, no, I didn't. Shake those hips out. All right, you ready for the other side at home? All right, here it comes. 3, 2, go. Side raise, leg cross. Now, if you don't need to hold on to something, you don't have to, but my guess is you might want to if it helps that leg go higher. Standing knee is soft. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like doing that one. Good. That arm's feeling nice and fresh, isn't it? Breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Keep going. I'm making sure I peek at everyone. Make sure they're doing it correctly there. Inner thigh, good. Flex that foot. Now don't fling that leg. Don't let it come up and fling down. Lift it steady. Low, yeah, lower steady. Lift it steady, lower steady. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Good. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Keep your band at home. We're putting it on higher now. So put your band up to just below your knees. And I want your weights for biceps. All right, weight is, or not the weight, the band is below your knees. You got your weights for biceps, balance, leg lift and lower. Now I'm not shifting my weight as I lift and lower, keeping all of my weight on one leg. Bicep curls with a side leg lift. Abduct, you're gonna feel this in your booty a lot. All right, when you got your row, everyone's set, you know what we're doing? Everyone at home set? You have a few more seconds, you don't have to start yet, you don't have to start yet.
Thank you.
You have 10 more seconds before you have to start. 1, you have to give your muscles the complete break that I have set. 2, a couple of you guys are putting your bands on. All right, here we go. 3, 2, get in position, and go. Bicep curl, side leg lift. Now, if you see yourself in the mirror or you can see yourself on screen, if you see yourself shifting weight, if your body is going side to side, you're shifting your weight. Don't do it. Your head and shoulders should stay in one place. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. This is going to get that booty a lot. So if it's hitting that piriformis again, good, Kathy, you noticed it was hitting that spot, didn't you? Then you can just hold it wide. Maybe even go a little wider if you want to. Good. Woo! 15 seconds. How's your left leg? 10, 9, yeah, this is exactly for those spots. The booty and that side, like right at an angle here, not here, right there. It hits that spot, which is good to hit. 3, 2, 1. But for those that hurts a lot, that's tender. All right, other side. Now this is the side you're going to be on. So if it hurts too much, you just keep that really going down. All right, underhand grip. Here we go. 60 seconds, it's your last minute, and go. Bicep curls. The legs are additional here. I want you to feel mostly in those arms. So if those booties hurt too much or you're tired from what we've been doing, guess what? You don't do the legs, but you keep the arms. You got heavy. Big range, let it full extension at the bottom. How do you feel that there? You still like that one, Janine? Squeeze your shoulder blade.
It's hard to do left. I guess it's not bad to do left, but
I want that left leg back a little further.
I was gonna say I'm not feeling much balance here.
Further back, yes. Range. 15 seconds left. Nice and steady. Don't let that weight shift back and forth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off that band. We get to stretch everything that you just used. Woo! Which you should feel inner thigh, outer thigh, a lot of booties. So stretch that. Take your hips. We're going to move it side to side. Hips, side to side. Make a big circle like you're doing a hula hoop. And then reverse direction. Good. Push it forward, push it back. Cindy, when you're watching this later, if you have questions, text me on how to do something if you need a modification, since I'm not there to watch you. All the way down. Alternately bend those knees. Good. Bend one, straighten the other, back and forth. Really stretch out those hamstrings and the booty. Both of your knees are soft. Round it up. Nice and slow. Roll your shoulders back. Roll it forward. Shrug your shoulders. Push it down. Shrug your shoulders. Push it down. Again, shrug and push. Interlace. Underturn. Spread between those shoulder blades. And take those hands, lower it just a little. Did you feel that shift? Should have shifted where that stretch is. And look up. And look down. And then look those hands lower a little bit more. And look up. And look down. Hands behind, interlace, push down. And look up. And look down. Let those hands come higher.
That's a great stretch.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. And release. Open and close. And open and close. Give me a back stroke. Yes. And a front stroke. Good. And then a deep breath in. Interlace at the top. Feet together. Lean to one side as you push the hip away the other direction. Ooh, these are all so good. Lift it up and over the other side. Everyone gets excited when I say stretching, so maybe we need to have a longer stretch session on one of these. Release all the way down and roll it up nice and slow. Taking your time. Head is the last thing up and whoo, shake it out. You should feel good and loose and sore and tired and all of that good stuff. Nice job. Thanks for coming today, ladies. Thanks for taking time for you, your body, yourself. I'll see you on Tuesday. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, have a great weekend. Enjoy. It's supposed to get cold and snow, so stay bundled up. See you guys later.